Well, good afternoon, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great Thirsty Thursday. Tonight, I believe the Thursday night football game starts at 7 p.m., a little earlier than usual, kind of surprising to me, but we'll definitely be checking that out. We may live stream during the game and stuff, so I hope you guys join us. Some notes from Mike McCarthy's press conference today. Right now, Michael Gallup is looking pretty good to go for Monday Night Football, barring any setback, of course, this week in practice. Right now, he is on track to be able to play. Don't expect him to play every play. They're going to have him on a pitch count, so maybe 10 or 15 plays to start getting his feet wet again. In actually playing football. So that's actually good news. In fact, that's actually incredible news, because when you think of the Cowboys, we were looking at the possibility of it maybe November. And with the problems that we had the first week in the season, as far as our wide receivers went, it was really, really bad. So this is actually great news that he is close to returning. Probably won't be Michael Gallup of old till maybe November, but the fact that he's on the field is a good thing. Chances for Dak Prescott to play, as Jerry Jones said, like maybe against Washington next Sunday, probably are going to take a hit right now, because right now, per Mike McCarthy, Dak Prescott has not gotten the stitches out of his thumb yet. That's the first thing you got to do, is to make sure that the scar is healed up before we can start working it out, because if it hasn't, you can easily pop that sucker wide open. And basically, they say it's 2 weeks of time to let the healing and the cast stay on before they actually start doing therapy on it. So definitely looking at saying Dak Prescott's not going to be ready to play next Sunday. Just not. And I'm not sure that, if it were close, that you want to go ahead and risk setting that thing back, before it really had a chance to heal. So definitely not what we want to hear, but a lot better than what it could have been. So also, too, this was a shocker, and this is one of those things that you go, oh, shit. Micah Parsons is not practicing today. We talking about practice, not the game that we love. We talking about practice. He is not going to be practicing today because he's got a cold. That may be the only thing that slows down Micah Parsons, is him being sick. It certainly isn't the offensive lineman, and hopefully it's just kind of like, 24-hour flu. It's only Thursday now. So you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and come Monday you actually play. So hopefully not a bad cold. Hopefully they're just being cautious and say, you're good, buddy. Other than that, everything seems to be on track and on pace. No word on Jason Peters, if he's going to be on the active roster this weekend or not. So some good news and some news that's kind of like, you don't want Micah Parsons to even catch a cold. You don't want Micah Parsons getting anything. Dak Prescott, the fact that he is close enough that we can start talking about maybe week 4. That was kind of crazy, but looking more like 5 or 6 is a lot better than when the injury first happened. At first, it was kind of like, oh, Lord, he might be done for the season. We might actually get out of this thing alive and be able to save a season. I'm hoping. And so you're up to date with what is the Dallas Cowboys, at least right now. Any other news we'll have a little bit later. I'm hoping after I finish working in the workshop, I want to do some film breakdown if I have time, looking at our defensive line front. Our defensive line front is making all the difference in the world. That front 7 is making the back half look really, really good, because when you can get pressure on the quarterback within 2.5 seconds, it makes the defense job a hell of a lot easier. We haven't been getting the takeaways that we had last year, at least not yet, but we've been playing 2 of the better quarterbacks. Look for that thing to kind of change as we start playing the Carson Wentz, the Daniel Joneses, and guys like that are not quite as good as, say, Tom Brady. Hope you're having a great, great day, and I will be checking back with you guys a little later. Peace.